Greetings, folks. This is a BlackWeasel, and this is my video game review of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 for the PlayStation 2. I'm joined in by my brother because the game I'm reviewing is a hack and slash role-playing game that can be played co-op as well, and he played with me, and so his involvement and input in this video. I got this in-game because I was looking online for any co-op games that were put on the PlayStation 2 because I watched an episode of Billy and Mandy where Grimm shoved Billy and Irwin into a supernatural world where they could become real-life barbarians and wizards because those boys were already playing video games based on wizards and barbarians. Looking back, I wonder, was there any games like this that put out in real life? So I got towards snooping around the internet and came across 5 games that had co-op and were hack and slash role-playing games. This is one of them. You go.
What? I was just doing the 5.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Anyways, this game is ported from Baldur's Gate on Microsoft Windows. That's where it was originally developed. The game is about how the main characters got jumped by a bunch of thieves that almost killed them until they were saved by the city's guards. And the characters wind up in a bar where the bartender tells them about the thieves and their true nature, meaning that the thieves are working for a bigger boss and they are just cogs in the machine. And the story goes from there. The story is told in somewhat loose way because the name of the game is to stop bad guys by wailing and whacking the crap out of the monsters that come our way. And here's the gameplay itself. It's hack and slash, so here we are. The characters are dwarf, archer, and wizard, so that's about it. I was the barbarian dwarf, and what character you played?
I was the archer.
Yeah. The human archer. The role-playing part about this game deals with experience points and upgrading the skill points. When me and my brother kill a bunch of monsters such as ogres, rats, mages, and other monsters that come towards our way, whoever gets the kill first gets 60% of the XP while the other gets 40%. Also, when the monsters die, they won't come back to life or respawn. They will just lay there on the exact spot where we dealt the final blow. Alright, the game is linear because every time the monsters come out of nowhere, we know that we're on the right path to fight the boss of each level and area. Since the monsters are not going to respawn, this is the part that we know where to go from there. So we go through sewers, ice caves, forests, castle floors, and deserts. And when we run out of health and mana potions, we can teleport back to town. Now, one of the problems I have with this is that we can't teleport back from the same spot from which we came. And so the downside of this is that we have to start from the beginning of each area and run through piles and piles of dead bodies just to get to the same spot we teleported from. And this game contains some platforming obstacles here and there, but I eventually go through it. It's kind of one way to make sure that this game is not simple from the get-go by killing a bunch of monsters and keep going through that. We have to time our jumps and be sure to make sure we don't die or fall into the pitfall. So the graphics in this game are really great looking for something that came out in 2001 for the PlayStation 2. And on top of that, it's a port of Baldur's Gate, which came out in 1998 for Microsoft Windows computer. And the music of the game is pretty nice. It happens when we are making significant progress throughout the game. The game also features some voice acting here and there, but it's funny sometimes when the dwarf starts complaining of having too many things to carry, and he says, "I'm carrying a meal's weight already." Yeah, remember? You remember any funny moments?
Yeah. Oh, when my archer couldn't carry anymore, he'd be like, "I can't carry anymore."
He says it in a fancy voice. Now, I'll give this game a 9.5 out of 10. It's easily one of the best co-op hack and slash role-playing games on the PlayStation 2. It sucks having to rely on Amazon to buy a used game instead of buying it online on the PlayStation store. But oh well. Also, one thing I hate about buying physical used games are the chances of whether or not the disc is too scratched up to be continued to play on it. Anyways, I played this game with my brother from December 20th, 2016, and we finished it on June 21st.